It's just another messy Monday. Oh, I have to tell you where to hurt on Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. And I stayed up late, 'cause I'm on spring break. I'm being a nosy teacher on a messy Monday. Hey, sexy toy lady. Hey, everyone who is listening in the bushes, the clouds, or through the windows, and those who are going to join me and Sexy Toy Lady tonight. How are y'all doing? All right. Before we get started, I want to thank you so much for praying for my sister. I spent time with her today and brought her some food, brought her some lunch. So she's doing better. So please thank you for keeping her in prayer. Hey, Betty Yellick, how you doing? So please continue to pray for her. And also for some of my other friends, they've been going through some things. Um, One of my Facebook friends' mom is having surgery to think tomorrow. Another is having another Facebook friend's having follow-up surgery. So and please pray for the people with allergies because it might not seem to be major, but it's major. Hey, Yvette Strother. Hey, Andriana Thornton. Thank y'all so much. So I'm definitely going to be praying for them. Well, let's pray for each other. Hey, Cindy White. So glad that y'all are here. I have been really debating whether or not to do this live. I had one scheduled for a different one I was actually going to do, but I ended up making it for tomorrow. So I wanted to talk about Goomba and his call with Jaguar from the mental hospital. But then today I was being, and I was looking in the YouTube streets and I saw a couple of videos. But I didn't see a lot of people talking about it. And I was like, am I the only one? I know I can't be the only one because there was other people in the chat at the time who was listening just like I was. So I was like, I'm off from spring break. I got time. So the nosy teacher that I am, y'all forgive me. I'm gonna be a little messy tonight. Now, if y'all say no, don't do it, then I won't do it now. Because y'all know I'm trying to be less messy. I was actually less messy last year. I actually ended up being second most voted messy. I got beat out. I should be wishing to get beat out this year, but I think I kind of feel some type of way about being number two. But I just feel like I gotta talk to somebody. But I'm so sorry, Vet Strother. Guess what? Salt Shaker, you say don't do it. Do you really mean don't do it? Is anyone else saying with me with Salt Shaker saying don't do it? Or are you like one of those people that say, tell it, sister, tell it? You really mean? Because yesterday I was actually drinking. I went and got, because I don't actually, I'm not a big drinker. And so, like me, I'm the friend that probably most likely you can make their designated driver. Okay. After two drinks, I'm good. I feel hot and uncomfortable. I need to drink some water. I'm cool. I'm okay. Eventually, I just get to just tell the truth. Okay. It's not my beef, but I'm not into beef. I don't made a thumbnail. I have links in the description with timestamps and everything. Oh yeah, I was thinking about um what was it? I found out I have I acquired, it seems, a new allergy to pollen. But you instigating it, putting yourself in it. Okay. Okay, I got one. What about the rest of you? You wanna know how they put polls in the chat? I guess I gotta do that on my other phone, huh? If you just telling us what went down, that's cool. I keep having these. Up to you, you grown. Okay. 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 So, okay. So I'm gonna tell you, hey Cindy, did I say hey Cindy White? So I'm gonna tell y'all from my vantage point of where I was. I also did some, like I said, as y'all know, I watch a Hey Midwife K. Okay, let's be nice, Salt Shaker and Sex Toy Lady. So, okay, so this is what's happening. Oh, shout out to my day ones, day twos, day 3000. I appreciate you for being here tonight, listening to me. So I was in SeanDavieWay Chat Sunday. He was talking about he had spoke to Jaguar Wright, and she was still saying that she's pregnant and it's Goomba's baby. Goomba is her husband. That's his nickname. His real name is Gerald Johnson. He had went on Saturday night to Night and Day Network, and then he said that's not his baby. He had actually also showcased a 6-minute video. SeanDavieWay had a 1-minute video, and I think the official Kingpin had a 2-minute video. Sex Toy Lady, be quiet. She's from the sector that I'm talking about, and me and you are from, the other sector. So I was in his chat. He was doing a follow up to, because he got another phone call from Jaguar saying like, yes, it is. I'm pregnant, and then he also told us, oh, Jag said she has a new man. So I want to put that link in the chat. Salt Shaker, Sexy Toy Lady. Can y'all just y'all can have a difference of opinion. Let's not get nasty. Okay? All right. So, all right. I'm a Libra. I want everybody to get along in the chat. All right. Okay, Sector Lady, we gonna be cool, right? We gonna be cool. COOL. Like sung by Prince. Sung by the time. All right. So I'm in the chat. We all in the chat. And then about an hour in, somebody says, somebody says in the chat, I don't know if it's still there or not. Shout out to the mods. in SeanDavieWay Chat, someone said, "Oh, Perry Sanders is live, and he's dropped the link." So I was like, "Okay," and Sean said, he said, "I don't go to the camp. I don't go to the trap. I don't bees in the trap." Somebody, I don't. He said, I don't go to the camp. I don't bees in the trap." Now, so I'm just like, okay. So those of you who don't know, so those of you who know me for a long time, I'm in two of the sectors, Black church sector and Umar Johnson sector. Okay, I do a lot of videos about people who are frauding, doing corrupt things, scandals in the Black church, and also the Black conscious community, specifically a lot of times Umar Johnson, but I do other people too. So Sean and Official King Payne, for like the last several months, have been doing videos about Larry Reed. And as a lot of y'all know, I used to be on the 18 with Darren Moore, Marcella McMillan, and Roxanne. So we were like doing videos and exposés about Larry Reed. So, and now all the stuff that came out again about him, they kind of like picked up, on the story too, because now Tasha K, who they're in the T celebrity gossip trending topics sector. Maybe I'm saying it correctly, maybe I'm not. So, but look, Dr. Dingleberry, I guess he needed some new people for his PR team, and so Sherelle's World, Perry's wife, became like a new supporter. Also, someone said Nosy Bystander was one too. So, Sherelle's World's husband is Perry Sanders. So, hey Star Child, now hey Nina Loves, thanks for being here. So, what's the girl name? So in addition to the Larry Reed, they started covering other topics too, and it was concerning Jaguar Wright, who used to be 2 years ago, but she fell out with Tasha K and what's that? She fell out with Storm. So Jaguar recently fell out with Nosy Ho, and Nosy Ho's friend is Sherelle's World. Okay, and as you can kind of tell on the YouTube streets, when certain people fell out with each other, you kind of, it seems you fell out with their friends, or you take a side. And those of you who know me from the beginning, how hard that is, and all that kind of things. So that's why I kind of like, if you see me now, like, I try not to make videos. But unfortunately, I'm making one tonight on content creators and like critiquing how they do a story, or how they, what they're doing in their private life. So, because I had problems with, doing it for Larry Reed in Black church sector, and then probably not with people in the Umar Johnson sector. So, which there's a lot of, people want to make videos about each other. So, that's why I was trying to, do things differently over here. I just want to stay on the topic. But yesterday, I was just like looking at everything, and I was just like listening and looking and like trying to figure out. Yeah. This weekend was a lot. So let me just tell you what happened. Okay, so I'm in the chat. SeanDavieway is giving the update Now, SeanDavieway was live first. I'm gonna say that. Hey, Lashane. SeanDavieway was live first. Now, on y'all know I have multiple devices. So on my device, I do see across my timeline that it says Perry Sanders is live. But I was like, I'm not subscribed to him. Because one, his wife is, I'm just like, be honest about it. I'm trying not to do any more sides, but it's obviously, it's hard out here on these streets. I don't support Larry Reed. I do believe he's an alleged child molester. I do believe Levante Andrews, and I'm sorry. His wife supports a child molester, and I'm sorry. I can't support you, Perry Sanders. Sorry. Hey, Ava Collier. So that's why I'm not subscribed to you. So, but what happens in the YouTube algorithm is people with similar channels that cover similar content, or if a person's name is in the title, okay, or maybe even on at the same time, their video will come up in the stream. So like right now, my video is probably coming up in somebody's recommended right now because it's a similar topic. I'm mentioning certain people's names, and the algorithm is probably like, oh, she's saying their names. Let me put this in people who are getting it. Plus, YouTube takes a while. It does not send out all your notifications to all your subscribers at the same time. I think when the first few minutes, someone told me it was like 10% of them get the notifications. Now, those people who, let's say, follow you consistently and they say they see the get notified button, if they click that, automatically they'll get you once you go live. But for other people, it may take a while. But anyway, so I'm seeing he's live, and I'm like, in my back of my mind, I'm thinking about a similar incident that happened in the Black church world, where certain people would go live, and then all of a sudden someone else went live at the same time they were. And it's like, why did you go live with them? And y'all know y'all have the same fan base. Now, person like me, I got 2 tabs open, or I got 2 devices. Heck, sometimes I got 3. I got an iPad, I got a smartphone, and I got a laptop. Guess what? I also got a TV that can be on YouTube as well. Okay? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm over here. He's probably just trying to. And then I saw his title, and I was like, okay. So and I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, he must be mad about the station head. So I also follow some content creators on other platforms, right? So SeanDavieway and Armand Wiggins, Mob Radio, All About the Trees are on Station Head. So sometimes when they're not on YouTube, they'll go to Station Head and have a whole nother show. So Sean doesn't say, because I haven't witnessed it. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't heard him say Perry Sanders' name on his show. He doesn't say his name, especially people he don't like. That's what he said. So he'll mention people that he either follows or watches. And so I'm all of a sudden, hey, Tango Yankee S. So all of a sudden, like around the hour mark, I'm gonna put it in the chat. I put the timestamp. Because there are people who are like, oh, so-and-so's live, so-and-so's live. And then someone said, oh, he dropped the link for you. So I'm assuming they meant, oh, Perry Sanders dropped the link. Yeah, that's what gets me in trouble sometimes. So, and now I'm on spring break, so I got a lot more all the time. So, and then, and actually, I think Sean was about to wrap up because he had been on an hour, and he was saying, hey, I'm gonna come back on later on. And he was like wrapping up, and then I guess, I don't know if he got a text or more and more people were dropping in the chat saying, oh, he is dropping a link for you. And that's when Sean said, why do I need to go over there? I don't go to the trap. I don't go to the ghetto. So, and then all of a sudden, he was like, why would I go over there? For what reason? I don't know him. I don't say his name. If he has a problem, he can call me, but I don't have his number. I wouldn't want to call him. If he wants to talk to me, he can come over here. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but a month ago, I remember a similar situation between two other content creators too. And I think in that case, they both dropped the link, and I kept saying, they're both kings. They want the other person to come over. I don't think they're going to come over. And so, but in Sean's case, he specifically said, I'm not coming over there. I'm not coming over there. And I don't think, unless my memory show me, I don't think Sean dropped the link for him. He was like, yeah, he can come over here, but I didn't even see him in the chat. So Sean I don't think had time to even drop anything. But I didn't think he was gonna come over anyway. So they were? See, because I was in Sean's chat, I wasn't in Perry's chat. But then all of a sudden, hey, I am that I am. Then all of a sudden, I'm seeing a whole bunch of new people that I haven't seen before in the chat. Because some people's names I recognize from like Bishop King Payne or Sugar Love, or sometimes I go by Deny. I'll see the same names. Even Hear Her TV, I'll see some of the same names. So, but these were like new people. Like, I was like, who is this? And they were just being really, I'm sorry. I felt like y'all, even though some people have said that I've been rude and disrespectful, the people that I saw come through, that I know were not subscribers, really were coming over. You can tell that they were, wait. They were both doing the same thing about punishment. But Perry showed up. Perry did show up to SeanDavieway. Did he get timed out or blocked? Was he under his own account? Because I didn't see him. I'm just saying, I didn't see him. That's probably, I mean, like I said, I see a lot, but sometimes I do miss stuff. So, in my research, I did go to Perry Sanders' video today because I was trying to see, well, when did he drop the link for Sean to come over? And so I'm looking at the time, and then I saw in, oh, you were there, Midwife K? You didn't see me in there? Okay. Because, hey, I am human first. Be nice. I'm human first. You know, I watch a lot of people, okay? And a lot of them, some of them get along, some of them don't. So, but okay. So, love you, the love of the Lord. All right. So, in my research, let me go get the link for y'all. The minute mark, Mr. Perry Sanders drops, well, at the 37-minute mark, someone in his chat says, oh, Sean is in, someone says SDW is in the chat. And I was like, when I read it and I heard it, I was like, how is SDW in the chat when I know I was in his chat at the time and I didn't see him go nowhere? Right? So, but then someone said, oh, that's not really him, because if that was really him, he would have a check next to his name. So I guess they're putting checks next to content creators' names now. So this is SeanDavieway, 1 hour and 5 minute mark. And then if we go to the 37-minute mark, that's where Perry is like dropping his link. Okay. And also the one hour and 5 minutes mark is also where we see Sean starts to address Mr. Sanders, or the fact that he is not going over there to Mr. Sanders' channel. So I'm seeing a lot of these new people saying, oh, they're saying, oh, Perry says come over there. And then they started saying things to Sean or about Sean that I felt was very disrespectful. They were like, "Oh, you hate black women." Uh, okay. It's like, "Oh, you hate black women. Oh, you beat on so and so and so." And I'm just like, "What in the world?" And they're like, "Oh, don't be a coward." And I'm just like, "Why are y'all coming over here with this stuff? Y'all got a whole person." I'm thinking in my head. And so all of a sudden the mods started modding. They were on their job. And they warned, and the mods, shout out to the mods, because they warned y'all. They said, "Look, don't come in. We don't care who's live over there. Um, don't come over here being disrespectful. You will get your comment erased." And then some person said in the chat, can you let us read the comments first before you delete it?" Oh, y'all like a team? I am that I am. Oh, they have to have a certain amount of subscribers before they receive the check as a content creator. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am human first is actually, I know him a very long time. He comes from Black church sector. I am that I am. I think, yeah. Yeah, I started seeing you recently. Yeah. So, um, no, you stand alone. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us over here. Okay. So, after a while they started getting really really disrespectful. Like really disrespectful. And then uh, um then finally one of the mods said, "Okay, y'all been warned. You just going," it was like, you just going to the block party now." So um so we, and then they were just getting them left and right. And so for like an hour, Sean was like telling this guy why he's uncheckable. And he didn't even call the man's name, but we all knew who he was talking about. Because new people were coming up who were subscribers. They were like, "Who is Sean talking about?" We were like, and so we was like, they were like, "Oh, give nicknames." So I was calling Mr. Sanders Parisha. I think, did I get that from a Virtual King Brian? I think I might have. So, I was like, "Oh, he's talking to Parisha." The Parisha. And then I think also the title that Mr. Sanders had for his video, he had, it was mm, it was, and this is what uh Donat, who doesn't always, agree with SeanDavieWay, he actually had this justifiable criticism for um Perry Sanders and Sherelle's World. He said, "You're saying that he is attacking black women. Where is your proof? Why don't you have your receipts and everything together before you come out here and say that? That's defamation." And I was like, "Yeah, he's right." And the thing was, Mr. Sanders, I looked at the title of his previous videos, they had SeanDavieway's name in there, but it was like he was criticizing him for covering Jaguar Wright, because he feels like Jaguar Wright is a scammer, and so therefore Mr. Sanders believes that Sean is one as well. And then I'm gonna suspect, because Sean has not been addressing him by name on YouTube, but he has been talking about it on Station Head, still not saying his name. Now, Mr. Sanders came out with this video with that title. Okay. So Oh, it's saying the whole debacle. Okay. So yeah, Parisha. So so if you ever see me, like if I'm in their chats and they're like, "Who is talking?" and I say I say Parisha. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mr. Perry Sanders because we ain't use their real names over there. So, and I think they call Sherelle's World. I think they call her Shawig. I'm just telling you what they saying now. So if you send me somewhere else and you're like, "Who they talking about?" Let me see a transcript. I'm like, "Oh, they talking about Parisha and Shawig." Oh, okay. Then now you know. Okay, that's what they call them. All right. So, but here on my channel, I say everybody's name because hey, you know. So, yeah, yeah, and I think, and what was happening though, I think, because I'm just telling you what I saw today versus the whole video. That's why I put it in the chat. Y'all can see the part I put the timestamp on. But the rest of it you can do what read the whatever. I think that's who he meant by saying, oh, he was attacking a Black female content creator. So I think that's who he was addressing when I saw Donat giving his commentary. That's who video I saw a part of was Tales from the Cult. And guess what? I actually do follow Tales from the Cult. Yeah. Oh, you heard that? Okay. Shawig gets on Parisha's nerve, can't you tell? I don't know. Hey, Black Anonymous, so glad you can be here. And see, this is the thing. Sherelle's World, Black Anonymous, does a lot of Real Housewives, TV shows, reaction commentary. She has like over 100,000, maybe over 200,000 subscribers. But Black Anonymous, I don't know if you remember when I mentioned this. She is a supporter of Larry Reed. Larry Reed is an alleged pimp preacher who is now on YouTube. He used to be friends with Tasha K. To me, I feel like he's the gospel version of Tasha K. And he has been accused of being a by Levantre. Oh, 500,000. See, she has 500,000 subscribers. She came out to be a supporter of Larry Reed, and allegedly, I was told, because I didn't see it, after Larry Reed gave her a $500 super chat. So maybe she's good at her job, but from what I heard in this video, she was over here supporting her husband, Perry Sanders, and saying some not so kind things. Yeah. Yeah, right. Conscious TV, she joined the new PR team when Larry Reed, it was the big hot topic the last couple months. Wait, what? I am that I am. I do allow free speech in my chat, even the stuff that I don't disagree with. Thank you for censoring your cuss word. But just to let you know, not everyone is going to agree with that. Okay? All right. And I don't. So, okay. Hey, Tata P 1967. And yeah, he says too many things to me. That's a whole nother discussion. I got videos on there to read. Yeah, that's a whole nother discussion we can have on that. Yeah. So wait, she got a lost for a 90-day fiance? So I just got a reminder. I gotta take boy to the vet tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, and I think yeah, and so I know Sean and Official King Payne have come out on the side of they believe Levantre. Okay, I like their content on the Ema Uduka Nia Long situations. Okay, Tata P. They are always in support of YouTube beef. They were big supporters of John Yates as well. Hey, but thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I may be doing, if not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I'm gonna do a review of Umar Johnson's his latest parent teleconference, because I listened to it on KKC and Max V World Media's lives, and he was saying some very dangerous things, very outdated information to those parents, and I was just like, Lord, why is he? Why? Oh Lord, but that's yeah. And see, that's one thing that Star Child 9. Hey, Star Child 9. That's one thing that Denard had said. He's like, she says, he said, boy, really? Yeah, somebody else said that, boy. Stop all that barking, you big baby. What? Disturbing the neighbor. Don't do that. Star Child said, oh, the dog don't like me. No, he just, oh, you always, okay, boy. Okay, boy. You know I'm live. Boy, he hears any little noise, he got to go investigate. Wait. Hold on. Y'all telling me some stuff I didn't know now. Okay. Yeah, that's what some boy. Wait. Yeah, to continue to cover up his drug use and lie for him until he turned against him with all about the treat. Wait, what? I'm confused. See, y'all telling me some new stuff. Okay. You mean John Yates? I've started watching the last one because he got another her lane with a beefing, in my opinion. Okay. Oh, okay. Y'all giving me. Ooh, my brain. Okay. Boy's doing his job. Leave him alone. Boy wants a shaggy treat. Probably so. Oh, now he's quiet on the bed. Oh, yeah. All about the tea, not trees. Oh, okay. Oh, no problem. Okay. So where was I? Okay. So that's why I was talking to a Black Anonymous, because she's from the Umar Johnson sector. Um, um, I was like, hey, this is why, hey, the fraud and charlatans, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. So, okay. So, for like an hour, and also that's why I said I think Perry was making the videos because the two previous videos he had where he had Sean's name in the title, Sean was not addressing him. Which you have the right to make videos about whatever, whoever you want, but I always was told, freedom of speech is not free. It does cost. I am that I am. Tell the boy to leave Deborah alone and let her rest. Well, why don't you tell him yourself? Okay. So, um, yeah, I got distracted. Okay. So, I think because he didn't, Sean didn't address, him online for those 2 times, and I guess someone must told him about Station Head. Um, um, and then over there, Sean is like, expressing himself, but he still doesn't say his name. So yesterday, his title was so explosive, and I was just like, really? And you're bringing up what? You know, it's another money grab. It's another money grab. Him and what's that preach from the truth? And I love his family. The Winans, love the Winans family. I listen to them since I was a little girl. But Bishop Marvin Winans, he been doing a perpetual building fund for like 17 to 18 years. Umar been doing one for what, 10, 12? He finally got a building. It's going on what, year 4? To that boy to leave Jaguar alone with her. He said, I don't care. Well, if you don't care, how come you putting it in the chat? And I think you do care. And if you, boy, my dog is, boy. I guess I'm guilty of it too, Star Child. Not, boy, why you do this to me? My dog is named Boy because that was my uncle, my deceased uncle, Lord rest his soul. That was his idea. Because he wanted to have a dog that said, hey, come here, boy. And that's what his idea was. So, okay. Yeah, and you're right, LaShane. That is basically the crux of it. But I just feel like it's one to say, you're giving a criticism or a critique or even constructive criticism, but to then you went and made a whole title of your video that SeanDavieway attacked a black female content creator because what, he didn't address you by name on YouTube, or he talked about you without mentioning your name on station. Like, okay. And I guess I'm sympathetic because I know I've offered, what I thought was constructive critiques of people on YouTube. And then they made a video that I did all of these bad things. And I'm like, that were not true. But people saw the headline and just assumed that I did those things. And so it was like, oh, my dog boy, he's quiet now. I said my deceased uncle named him Boy. My dog's named Boy. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's why I was kind of like, hey, Ebony Woods. So I was like, really? You're upset with him, so you're going to go with this information from someone that doesn't like him. And Denard, even though he has expressed how he feels, and I disagree with him on that, he did say this, which I put his let me put his thing in there. Donat's video, I'll put it in the chat. You can start at the 1 hour and 15-minute mark, but what I thought was most significant is what he said from the 1 hour 28-minute mark to the 1 hour and 42nd-minute mark. He said what he didn't like, and I remember SeanDavieway when I was in his chat, he started commenting on someone said, "Oh, he has a panel of people." Perry Sanders has a panel of people talking about Sean. And so when I was looking at Donat's channel, he was listening to a part where there were people on his panel talking about Sean, and then he stopped the video and he said, in addition to saying, "Hey, you're saying these things about him. Where is your proof? Where is your receipts? You got to have all your stuff together because this stuff is defamation and slander." Because he was right about that. And he said, when he saw there were people on the panel and they were talking about Sean, he said, "Oh, I'm not with that." And he cut off the video. He said, "Oh, this is why I don't like Sherelle and Perry. They're opting up." And so someone said, "Well, what is opting up? What does that mean?" And so opting up means Sherelle and Perry invited other people who had a problem with SeanDavieway up onto their panel to trash him. So it's like when you opt up, it's like when all the ops get together, you invite them over to bash this person instead of you just, saying what you have to say on your own. He said, "Dang, you giving us homework. Hey, secretary lady, you say you like the best now." You say it. Okay. If you need something to help you get through your work week, so I'm off this week. You need something to get up to your work day. I got something for you to listen to. So thank you. I'm not on no one's side. I also agree that Miss Shirley is getting out of hand. However, if a clown throws rocks and hides their hand on another platform outside of YouTube. Okay. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, you did tell him. Oh, okay. Okay, I am. You only have so many characters. I'm trying to read and understand you. Okay. Yeah, it was called. Yeah, because he and I think it's at the 1 hour and 40 minute mark or 1 hour and 41 minute mark. He said opt up. But he's from Clubhouse. So I'm thinking they probably do that a lot over there. Oh, excuse me, Mr. I am that I am. I actually do know how to do a lot of this. Is like going into my third year. But I do have a problem with reading the chat. I do read in the chat too much. That's why when I do my reactions on my other channel, I a lot of times I pre-record them so I can then enjoy the chat when I premiere it. And if you're talking to someone, shouldn't you be adding them? Just saying. Because I didn't know who you were talking to. But anyways, let me see how to chat. Okay. So hey Dominique. All right. So yeah, opt up is a new term. Learn from Denot. So but all of these links that I'm posting in the chat, they are in my description. I do have timestamps on them. So and I think now he said something about an investigation. So I'm just like, okay, y'all gonna do an investigation. Wait, people were sending receipts without a notification from incident. That's why people were getting upset on Perry Sanders live. And see, that is also he beats women. Okay. Okay. So the thing about getting receipts though, you really gotta vet the receipts. Are you talking to me? I am that I am because you're not adding anybody. Are you sure him because he can do an imaginary hair flip? No. A friend of mine suggested I check out Sean and a fish campaign like over a year ago. And then I started getting more into him when he started covering the Larry Reed story. So you probably know more about him in this situation than I do. But I also look at not only what the other person is saying, who the person is who is saying it, because obviously there's bias. And I've learned something on these YouTube streams. I can't always start disliking people because someone else dislikes them. Because I did that in the past, and it was like I was getting angry and mad at people that didn't even do nothing to me. Now, if you don't like them, you have every right to not like them. That's your reason. I'm not going to take that away from you. Okay? But just like a lot of these people on this thumbnail don't like each other, they cannot like each other. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, I allow free speech in my chat, yeah, they really do be teaching you real life lessons. Um and y'all have every right to y'all's opinion, and I have every right to mine. Just don't get, like I said, don't get disrespectful like Perry was. Cause I really thought that was like not well, he said some other things too about SeanDavieWay that I was like, oh my goodness. I can't believe you said that. But then I guess I can. So um oh, I am human first. Okay, I said freedom of speech, but dang. Okay, yeah, y'all do. I'm putting their links and I'm putting the timestamp in the chat. Guess what? Y'all don't have to go to them. You can just listen. It's okay. All right. And see, that's what I've also learned too. Is like, because I've been guilty of this in the past. Like, oh, I done took someone's side, and then I find out later on that wait a minute, the other side wasn't totally wrong. Like, wait a minute now. Let me before I come out here and start swinging for you and doing all this extra stuff. I need to stop doing that. Like, hey, I'm not getting in the middle of y'all. I can report on it. I can talk about it, but no. Okay, I am Diane. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tata P 1967. So, but yeah, I just feel like, yeah, and I like people for certain different things. Like I know some of y'all say y'all don't like um I am that I am a female. Okay. Okay, thank you so much for telling me that. Okay. So Let me put Mr. Perry Sanders and um Sherelle's World. And I'm subscribed to him too. He's not everybody else's cup of tea, but you know, y'all understand. Sometimes I have problems sleeping. Y'all know I have major depressive disorder. So I get up in the middle of the night, gotta pee, or something I can't go back to sleep. And so I end up watching them. And like I mentioned before, some of them remind me of family members. So it's like me talking to, and y'all know y'all got certain family members that are very unique and they say things, but yeah. So Michael Stovall, who I got introduced through Official King Payne and SeanDavieway, he said that he used to hang out, or someone told me he used to hang out on Perry Sanders and Sherelle's World. And according to Mr. Stovall Hour, he says that he was paid money, allegedly. I'm gonna say alleged. This is what I heard. This was reported to me. Okay, all right. Reported to me. All right, that he received money for showing his you know what to Mr. Sanders. So so I guess he heard about Sean letting it be known that he is uncheckable yesterday. And so he had a video saying something about a content creator, drug, did he say Parisha and Shawig? I think he said Perry Sanders and oh, he was a co-host. Okay, thank you, Tata P 1967. Michael is a liar and wants clicks and views. Oh, okay. V Hardjet. Oh, okay. Are you in the UK or in England? Thank you for joining us. I have a couple of other subscribers and fellow content creators who are from the UK as well. So he was like a co-host on Perry's Struggle Fest channel. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, y'all. Okay. So on the bottom, okay, on SeanDavieway's picture, there's like three men's heads at the bottom, right? So on the far left, that is Michael Stovall for the Michael Stovall Hour. So he went live again today, right? So on his live today, he said, his live from yesterday, he said, oh, y'all go check out Davin Lewis. So Davin Lewis, who's the man in the middle, I'm gonna put his. Perry and Sherelle's World too, right? So, but then when I went over to Davin Lewis's channel, by the way, Davin Lewis actually had some. I was listening to one of his videos, and I'm going to finish it later. It was about what he thought of Legina when she first got interviewed by SeanDavieway. So I was listening to that. I like to. There are some people like I listen to that have similar, ideas, or sometimes I listen to people who have the opposite idea because I want to make sure that I'm not listening. What do you call it? In the echo chamber? Is that what I? Is that the proper phrase? Whatever I'm using. Okay, boy. Seriously, I love my dog. I really do. All right. So this is Davin Lewis. Okay, he got like a whole 3-part series on them. So I don't know. Maybe I. Hey, Star Child. I just feel like I went down a little rabbit hole today. Thanks. Are you trying to get out of going to the vet tomorrow? You going? I don't know who you barking at, but you're going. Okay, y'all. I've been on here an hour. Hey, PDW. So, but all of these. Yeah, we all need to start jumping like we know somebody before we follow them wholeheartedly. I like going down rabbit holes. You'll find out a lot. Woo. But yesterday I was in another rabbit hole and I had to stop. My head started hurting. I said, I can't figure this out. I said, I'm gonna just have to stay. And I've been in the bushes watching on this other thing that I've been watching. And I think I'm gonna take my other friend's advice and say, you don't want to figure it out. You don't want to figure it out. Hey, Jessica Holmes. No, I think it might have been a typo. I'm LMSYT. I think that's what he was trying to do. Or she, I'm sorry. She was trying to do. Okay. But uh-oh. PDW, but are you doing something nasty? Is one of the mods going to take care of you? Or is it you got a typo? Yeah. Well, if you want to go down this rabbit hole, like I said, I put everyone's, even, like I said, I'm not subscribed to Perry, but I put his link in there too. So, but his wife was on the thumbnail because she was very featured very prominently in that video. Yeah, let me see your transcript. Yeah. So, um, now if you want to further go down the rabbit hole with me, um, no, ma'am, I'm female and very respectful. Okay, all right. Thank you for being here, PDW. I am that I am. Betty Yellick, Jessica Holmes, Star Child, Tango Yankee S. Uh, let's see. Star Child 9 V Hardjet, Midnight Wife K, Tata P 1967. I Am Human First. Who else is in here? LaShane. Oh, Sexy Toy Lady. Black Anonymous. Defrauding Charlatans. Mm, Yvette Strother, Ebony Woods. Who else is in here? Encourage NYC. Thank you so much for being here. And did I miss anybody? I hope not. Betty Yellick. I think I got everybody. If I forgot your name, please forgive me. Blame it on my head, not my heart. Please come back again. Oh, thank you, Avery Collier. Nina Loves. St. Hudson. So glad you could be here. Salt Shaker. Cindy White. Adriana Thornton, Vet Strother. I think that's everybody, I think. So thank you so much for being here. And if you want to join me, I'm going over to Station Head. Kashan's on. SeanDavieway is on. Also, I was gonna say I actually have some videos, some pre-record, or I guess recorded Station Head lives that I had in the past. Let me know if you want me to go back over there. Also, for the ones I have over there, a lot of them deal with music because I get, we get copyright claims over here, but on Station Head I can play any type of music and I won't get struck because it's connected to Spotify. So I am that I am. It's okay. Some people's intros are too long. Okay. Hey PDW, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank y'all for dealing with interruptions by Boy. I probably most likely will do a riding in the car with Boy live tomorrow. I know I haven't done one of those in a while. Will I take him to the vet and pick him up? You know what? Y'all are making it lit. That's why I get in trouble because I'm always paying attention to the chat that I am what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, also, I know I haven't done a LMSYT reaction in a while. I think I'm going to react to Jaguar's arrest because that's what happened after the governess said she gave her that 3-day thing. And her second arrest, not her first one. And then there was another video I wanted to react to as well. I also need to do the reaction to the 5th person that was in the car with the 4 Americans who got kidnapped in Mexico. Because I caught a snippet of what that lady said, and it didn't sound right. And I said, wait a minute now. I'm going to have to do a reaction to that. So, yeah. So, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, want me to put Sean's Station Head in the chat? Yes or no? So you're doing great. Let's go down the rainbow. Well, I watched the replay of the governors. I was weak, which was screen you John. Yes, I did. And this is the thing. Like, I had seen that video like 3 other times, and every time she blows on the screen, I jump. Every time she does that. But she did another video. I need to do that video reaction. She said she talked to Goomba on the phone. She said she told him like she gonna try to kill you. I was like, God damn. Like, what? Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all. For some reason, it's not letting me copy the link and put it over here. I am that I am. I apologize for calling you a man. I thought I corrected myself the last time. We make mistakes now. Okay? All right. So we all gonna be cool. All right. So on Station Head, you can go on the website, stationhead.com, or you can do the app. But it's the same as his name, SeanDavieway. Okay. For some reason it's not letting me click on the link and then put it in here. So that's where I'm going next. And I'm sure Mr. Sanders is probably going to be told about it. And then he's probably going to make another video tomorrow. So y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all over there in the chat or in someone else's chat tonight. Anything else comes up or pops up, I will definitely come back here to let y'all know. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you're right. So y'all gotta yeah. Right. Yeah, cause I think one time I put Station Head, I think, in my chat, and that's how I got. Yeah, you're right. I remember that now. Thank you so much. I'm hearing first. Oh, you think that's what it is? Well, y'all can ride with me and boy in the morning. Okay? Y'all have a good night. All right. Bye.